Recording.
Excellent. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our iGive Mobile Tools webinar. My name is Melinda Moore, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for iGive. We have Rob on the phone as well, and he is the co-founder of iGive. He'll be assisting me along the way. We do have saved some time at the very end to answer any questions that you have. Right now, we're just going to do a little bit of housekeeping. So welcome to our seminar, and to use your computer's audio, you're going to be connected to your computer's microphone or speakers. So a headset is recommended, so make sure that you're able to hear me, or you can use your phone. The webinar is going to be recorded, so after we have the webinar through our Facebook and YouTube, we will post, so that if you or anybody missed it or you have to drop off, please make sure to go to our YouTube channel or support.igive.com to look at our webinar archive. We have different webinars, so you might want to take a look at things that we've done in the past. If you have any questions, please make sure to ask. Participants are going to be muted throughout the webinar, but at the end we're going to be able to ask questions. There's a section to be able to ask the questions, which you can see in the dashboard. And your oops, oh no, I lost the connection. This is not good. Shit. Oops,
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Great. I think somehow we lost connection, but I was just explaining to go back that to use your computer's audio, as well as to make sure that if you have any questions, you can put your questions along the way. The agenda I will be presenting. I'm Melinda. I'm the CMO. We have Rob on the line, who is the CEO. Rob, do you want to say hi?
I had myself on mute. Now I'm unmuted. So hello, everybody. Welcome to our webinar. It's great having you all here. And now I am muting myself once again, but my job today is as a resource to answer questions that Melinda may want to throw my way. So please type in your questions and we will do our darndest to get them answered.
Excellent. And then if you have any additional questions, you can also go to iGive.support, and we'll be happy to answer any questions, or you can open up a ticket. So today it's really exciting. I don't even know if most people know that we actually have a mobile app that has quite a few features. So we're going to go through those features. We're going to also tell you how you can tell your friends so that you can earn more money for your favorite causes. And at the very end, as Rob said, we're going to have a question and answer section. So the first step is obviously to be able to download our app. iGive is available for both iOS, so if you have an iPhone, or Android. I've put the links to iTunes as well as Android. We make it very easy for you to get the app. You can just install it. You can sign up with one click through Facebook, Google+, or if you prefer, you can set a username and password. But we make it very easy to access our mobile app, and our CTO is constantly making improvements and updating our app. But if you have any suggestions, please let us know along the way if you'd like to see any features. Now, it's really easy because we make one-click shopping directly from our app through the deal of the day. So we have over 1,700 retailers on iGive, and you can access hundreds of these deals just by hitting hot deals, which is the very first section. And you can also, the cool thing is with that little arrow in the bottom right, you can actually share these hot deals via text messaging, mail, Twitter, and Facebook. So you want to make sure if you get any hot deal, you want to be able to share the deal so that you can maximize the sharing and earning potential for your cause as much as possible. We also have My Stores. So these are stores that you've indicated through highlighting the heart, which says that these are your favorite stores. So we make it really easy on the mobile app. You can go directly to your favorite stores. So I love Etsy and Overstock and Purlisse and Sephora. So it quickly shows me and gives me access. Once again, I can have that one-click shopping to my favorite stores directly through my mobile app. Also, we show double donations and extra donations, and so you can go there if you're really looking to get that, extra bonus for your cause. And then once again, make sure to share that through the last little icon with the upward arrow. You can share the deal to get extra donations for your cause as well. We make that easy. Now, you may be wanting to search for something in particular. So your dog may be out of food, and so you're searching for dog food, and you can see that we have PetSmart and Petco, or your child's going back to school, you need a backpack, or you've run out of mascara, or you need golf clubs, any of those items. You can do a direct product search. So in the lower right-hand corner, I show how you can do the search. And then after the search on the left-hand side, you can see that I made an example of searching for backpack, but you can search for anything. And then we quickly make it easy for you to shop for a particular product item. Now, iGive works best, of course, particularly because it's all about shopping and giving back to your favorite cause when you tell your friends. So we have a specific Tell Your Friends section, so you can post this to Facebook or Twitter. We make it really easy to kind of spread the love about iGive. Now, this is a pretty quick
I think we just lost Melinda's voice. She was coming through so nice and clearly as well. It is the joy of technology. Maybe we can use this opportunity to answer any questions that people might have. I know that there are iOS users amongst you. There are certainly Android users amongst you. So we might be able to answer those questions. But we can answer just general questions about iGive as well. She's driving the webinar.
Rob, I'm so sorry. I apologize to everyone. Somehow my connection dropped, so I really apologize.
Technology is so much fun. But you're back.
Oh, excellent. I'm so sorry, everybody. So any questions?
We have no questions yet, Melinda. People either know everything or they're waiting for someone to be a sacrificial lamb and ask a specific question. So I have a question for you, Melinda. So how often do you use the mobile app?
Well, I love it. I have it on my phone, and it's actually, I use it so much so it's in my favorites. So I literally use it once or twice a week. I might be searching for something, or I'm just getting more food for my cat. So I'm definitely using it on a daily or weekly basis. For me, I'm on the go a lot, so I find it much easier for me to be able to use the mobile app, and then on occasion I use the desktop, but I find myself actually now using the iGive mobile app more often.
So the mobile app, does it have a favorite store section?
It does. I showed that it's called My Stores, and so if you heart your favorite stores, you can heart your favorite stores on the desktop, and it remembers you over mobile, or you can heart your favorite stores directly off the mobile app, and then that way you have one-click shopping to access all of your favorite stores.
So the prices and discounts and cash back, the donation to your charity, is that different between the mobile app or the iGive button or our website?
No, the beautiful thing about technology and our intelligent chief technology officer is that everything is synced together. So whether you're shopping online or on an Android or your iOS iPhone, we're able to record all of your purchases and the donations that go directly to your causes. We're also able on the mobile app to highlight the double donations. So we have the section that actually highlights the extra donation. So it's called extra donation. And so if you're really looking to double down on giving, I suggest that you check that section out, which is just to the right side of your My Stores.
So we do have a question from Deidre. Deidre asks, is there any difference between the iOS version and the Android version?
You know what, Rob? I am not familiar with any differences between, I'm on an iPhone, so I'm using iPhone. I don't know, Rob, if you know of any differences. That's an excellent question.
I don't know of any differences either. Certainly all the same functionality is there. The colors may be a little different, and the presentation may be a little different because there's things you can do on iOS that you can't do on Android and things you can do on Android that you can't do on iOS. But even though you're demonstrating the iOS version, I believe you'll see exactly the same things in either version. We have another question from Deborah Hall, and she asks, how do I link to my cause? And so that can be done in the app, but I find it's just lots easier. I shouldn't say that it can be done. I think it can be done in the app. I find it just easier to do it on my desktop or on an iPad or a tablet. Whilst you're on our site, iGive.com, you can choose your cause. And if you haven't chosen your cause yet, it gives you a chance. If you haven't listed your cause, it gives you a chance to list your cause. So that kind of thing is usually easier done while you're on our site. We have another question from Claire. Boy, the questions are beginning to come in now.
Excellent. We love questions. Thank you, everybody, for asking such good questions.
So she says, if I shop in a store, can she still get credit for her transaction? And the answer is not really. There are some ways to do it, but you sort of have to stand on your head and go to a special section where you print out online coupons from iGive, and you can do it. So if you're making some large purchase in a store, it's worth doing. But generally, iGive is an online kind of a transaction. Now, what some people will do, and I'm not going to name my wife's name in this, is they will take their phone with them and they'll go into the store that they're interested in, and they will shop in store. But then because she cares about, she used to do this when we had kids in grammar school, she cares about the PTA. She'll make the purchase on her phone, and it'll appear magically at our house 2 or 3 days later. So can't really do it in store, but you can certainly use your phone in store and go showrooming, as they say.
Right. And I recently made a purchase on Best Buy, and I actually did it over my mobile phone, but I set it that I could pick up the item in the store. So if you prefer to pick up items in the store, you can still shop online or on your mobile phone, get credit, but then pick it up in the store. So there's also that option.
Yeah, we did the exact same thing, and it was a wondrous thing. Again, it's my wife's story. She lost her computer. She needed one the next day. We ordered it online at Best Buy, picked it up that night, used it, and then a Good Samaritan saw whose computer was. The Good Samaritan had found the computer and connected up with my wife and returned her computer. So not only did her charity get the new donation, but my wife got her computer back. So Best Buy and online is a great way to do the in-store, out-of-store kind of a thing. All right.
Exactly.
We interrupted you in the middle of your extra donation screen, and I think we've used up all of the questions so far. So what's an iGive donation?
Excuse me, I'm sorry, Rob?
You're on the iGive extra donation screen, so I'm
oh, yes.
I took you
out.
out.
So what I was saying,
Pass.
No worries. So we have this extra donation, so you can, if you really want to access double donations and all of the special deals, you can go there because it'll actually show where you can see in the 1-800 baskets, it was 2.4%, but the donation went up to 4%, which means you're almost doubling what you're able to give back in charity. So you want to make sure that you're doing smart shopping. So make sure to check out that extra donation section. I'll also say on the mobile app, there's something called My iGive. And within My iGive, it shows all the pending amount, your donations, your shopping report, your store visits, member settings, all of that can be set there. So I just want to highlight that you're able to look directly at your settings in the My iGive section of the mobile phone.
So there's at least one more question, but I want to make sure that we get through your prepared remarks, Melinda. So keep going, and when you're ready, throw it back to me, and I'll get our users question to you.
Yeah, and exactly. So if you want to change your cause, you can do that in the My iGive section under member settings. So the same way that you can change anything on desktop, you can change your information, your email, password, you can change your cause. So let's just say one purchase you want to go to best friends and another one you want to go to PTA. You can actually do it purchase by purchase, and you can actually do that over your mobile phone. You can see your tax deduction settings and everything directly through our mobile app. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention because that was one of the questions before. Could you change your cause? And yes, you can. You go into My iGive and you go into member settings.
Very cool. So please continue with our presentation.
Well, I think that's really it at this point.
Well, okay. So I do have one more question. This is from Francis, and Francis says, I have a Microsoft Surface Pro. So it's a tablet, but it runs regular Windows. And what do I do in that instance? And I'll answer that because I actually know that answer. In that case, what I would do is I would get the iGive button. And so the Surface Pro is really just a normal sort of laptop computer, but it's in a tablet form. So all you have to do is download the iGive button. You go to igive.com/button. And you get the Android app by going to igive.com/Android, and the iOS app, I think you go it's at the bottom of every page on our site. There are links to get the apps. And there's a link on the bottom of our page that is for the button. So that's a good way to do good. So we have another question. Now they're coming in. Thank you. Thank you. Claire asks, what is the process for adding retailers who are not on your list? And you want to answer that, or you want me to answer that, Melinda?
Would you answer that, please, Bob?
Okay, well, so we have over 1,700 retailers. I think the number is darn close to 1,800. So what we ask you to do is really sort of two things. One, drop us a line at support@igive.com. You go to support.igive.com and ask us to do that, because it may be that the retailer is already in process. So, for instance, I know that if they're not already up, Marriott will be a choice that you can use here in the next couple of weeks. We're working with their technical people now. But there are stores that aren't part of iGive that we would love to have as part of iGive. So ask us, and we'll put it on our list. We may reply to you and say, well, they're interested in working with iGive, or like in the case of Amazon, Amazon has decided that they don't want to support your cause via iGive, and that's really a shame. But that actually answers Sherry's question. Amazon turned into a little more stingy of an organization than they used to be. So that's a shame, and we're sad. And someday they may come back, and we hope they do. So again, you want a store that we don't have? Tell us about it. We'll tell you if there's something you can help us with, or we'll reach out to them. They have some technical issues that they have to be able to do, so it's not always easy for the store. But we want that number to be 2,000 stores that will help you donate to your cause. Any other questions? Because I don't see any further questions.
But if you have any other questions too, we would love, you can just post the questions on Facebook. You can also post the questions through support by opening up a ticket. But we love questions, or if there's something a future webinar that you would like us to do, please let us know, because we want to make sure that we create the best iGive experience that we possibly can.
So where do they find us on Facebook?
Well, they can go directly into Facebook and type in iGive, and if they just like our page, we are, I'm going to show that, we are able to see all of our notifications. It's just iGive.com.
Well, there you go. So liking our page is important. Can you just type facebook.com/iGive? Yeah, you could.
Yes, exactly. I have it up on my screen right now. So you just go facebook.com/iGive, and then you'll see our little seed logo, and you'll know that you are on the right page.
Lovely. Okay. Well, I'm going to throw it back to you, Melinda, to close this down.
Okay, well, thank you everybody so much for joining. If you weren't able to watch the entire presentation, we will put it up at support.igive.com. We will also have on YouTube. We will also be posting this on Facebook. So please make sure to share with any friends that are on iGive or members of your cause so that we can spread the giving. And thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it. And bye for now until next time.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.